Players are not impressed by the RNG rewards of the June side event. Kabam changed the Cavalier nodes for another month in a row, and we have lots of results for the Mr. Negative and Gambit arena. Yes, hello everybody, welcome to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Monday. How you doing? Yes, indeed, it's start of another week. I can't believe it. It's update week, so lots of information is going to be dropping. I will be doing so many guides when it comes to the new events and stuff that's going to be dropping, as well as, you know, coverage of stuff as I normally do. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe with post notifications on all. And if anybody's interested what I've been up to this weekend, I've been gardening. Doing lots of lovely gardening. It's been nice. Even little Frank's been getting in on the action. He's been outside and loving life, just chilling out in the summer sun. And just before we get into the news, I've got to give thanks and thank you so much to those that support the channel here as YouTube members. Also, those that are Patreons, thank you so much for keeping the love and support and allowing me to continue doing this and having your backing. The same thing with those that support over on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live, that's where I do a lot of my live streaming. So thank you very much to those that do the Prime Gaming, the free sub once a month. If you're Amazon Prime, you can give a free sub. Also, those that give tier 1 subs, bits, gifted subs, you name it, donations, thank you so much for doing all that amazing stuff. It means a lot to me. But now we've got to get serious. We've got to talk about serious things in the Marvel Contest of Champions community. Things that Kabam do. Serious. Very serious. Nah, we've got to keep it light and fun. Okay, so one thing that I am a little bit annoyed about is this continuation of changing the Cavalier buffs. I understand you want to spice it up. Kabam want to spice it up. That's great. But the problem is, it's all about trying to, on a monthly basis, have the champions that are going to be good for this. And the fact is that, you know, producing this monthly Cavalier cheat sheet that I do, it is every month having to change because, again, Kabam changed the nodes and we have to go, okay, so that means that things are going to be changed. A breakdown of the list can be found here. So I don't know, again, if this is going to be something that all of these are going to be here. The skill one is Martial Discipline. Every 5 critical hits a skill attacker lands, purifies all non-damaging debuffs on them. Fighting Fight. Each time a skilled attack is immune to a debuff or purifies a debuff, they gain an Indefinite Fury passive, increasing attack rating by 70%. And that goes hand in hand with Accident Prone. The attacker inflicted with a debuff in order of weakness, disorientate, armor break, and then special lock before repeating each sequence. So you're getting those debuffs on you, and then heal block passive. The attacker is permanently affected by a passive heal block. Sigh. Yeah. So look, again, I understand Kabam want to kind of put these in and spice it up. Just the problem is, like, if you are setting up your team on a monthly basis, you're having to like constantly rejiggle your team. And that's the whole thing about. I understand Cavalier difficulty was meant to be something that was, what was it, simplified, improved, so you could just have a more of a quality of life, quick grind time process. So I guess that's the thing. I'm going to have to change the way I deliver my Cavalier cheat sheets to be on a monthly basis. What the whim and mercy or whatever Kabam decide they're going to whip up for this month. I mean, look, you know, you've got players even saying here, like, I know there's some here that say this is awesome, they like it. So that's 18 people to the 31 people that say, you know, they're not kind of like, you know, not cool with this. And that's the thing. You will then find people in the general discussion when Kabam put this out and it goes live, they'll have the kickback of going, did you change the nodes? And that's going to be the thing. If you don't read any of this stuff, you're kind of surprised. So this is I understand, spice it up. But at the same time, I'm like, look, this is all about creating teams that you go, okay, I'll use this one, this one, this one, and this one for this one. And it's like, I'm ready. I know which ones are going, and it's quick and snappy. Now you've got to like just think. And yeah, for some people, it will be quick and easy to go, okay, attacker that shrugs off stuff. Skill champion that is immune to these things. Or one that interacts. You've got shrug offs with crossbones. Is this just for crossbones? Is this for any other champion? Does this play into the narrative of being absolutely fine? Again, maybe an overreaction, but the fact is, it's nice to have those teams that you go, okay, this is always my team for the skill node, this is always my team for the mystic node, and this is all my team for the mutant node. So look forward to the Cavalier cheat sheet changing to being reflecting all of these things, and I have to make them for this month. I'm going to have to make them by month, I think, in order to kind of capture them. Let's move on to the next thing, shall we? So the next thing is the discussion point with Kabam Original Champions. If you've seen my video on Friday, you'll know my opinion on the matter is I'm cool for Kabam Original Champions. I like Purgatory. I think it's a fantastic design. I love the story narrative behind it. Just the story narrative behind Overseer, as I hit my microphone, is a bit weird, and the design I'm not a huge fan of. I just kind of think that it's weird to have like a maestro, but it's not a maestro. But it's Hulk, but it's not a Hulk. I mean, we know why it's not a Hulk or the future Hulk, but at the same time, you're thinking it's like you're looking at it like, where's this story going? Is there a story behind this? What's the deal? And I guess we'll learn more. But the fact is, they're here to stay for the time being, and it's very mixed. In the feedback from players, it's very mixed from having these characters in, and as well, the idea of like, should this, and this is like a cool discussion, should Overseer be incredibly powerful because technically it's Maestro? To kind of explain something, he's a lot younger. It's like saying it's Hulk, but he's like, I don't know, 50 years into the future kind of Hulk. Like it's kind of like everyone's gone, you know, Wolverine's kind of just an adamantium skeleton kind of thing. Maybe he's Old Man Logan, who knows? But he wasn't certainly Maestro in Old Man Logan. So that's just the thing to say, like, it's cool, but it's not cool at the same time. So yeah, a lot of people mixed feelings about these characters. As I said, I like Purgatory, but maybe I like it for the wrong kind of reasons. As I said, like I'm a big World of Warcraft fan, since retired from World of Warcraft, and as well a big kind of Diablo fan. So yeah, I don't know, what are your thoughts on it? Put it in the comment section. Do you like these characters? Do you think they're cool or not? Now we've got to talk about this whole incident around the side event. I guess it's not really an incident, but it's an incident when it comes to the RNG factors to rewards. I like rifts, but at the same time, look, you know, you spin your wheel, you roll your dice. Will you get something bad or will you get something nice? That rhymes, and you can't deny that. And if you do, I'll come to your house and stare at you through the window. I can do that, you know. But on a lighter note, it's cool to see that you will be able to guarantee yourself 4 times to pick up some rewards you like. If you're looking for an awakening gem, it is only in the shape and form of the objectives that come as a side note to it. And as much as these things seem to be quite cool, it does really kind of give different vibes for different people. So the feedback is very much of randomized paths. Not really everyone's cup of tea. Another Rift month, hate those random rewards. And that's really the thing, isn't it? Somewhat RNG. Is there any incentive to go from week to week? Or if I want, I can use on my entries at once, for example. That's something that we need to find out. I will be doing content on this. So if you want any kind of further deep dives, I will be doing that when this content goes live. The biggest conundrum or problem that I see is that not a lot of questions are being answered. Like the idea of like how many times you go in on a weekly basis. Is it a case that you can do 7? So that means that you have to grind it on by week 1? Probably not, because if there will be a case that you'll be running 4 at the same time, it will mean that you'll be able to do 7 of 7 grind 1 week, 7 of 7 grind week 2, 7 of 7 grind week 3, and 7 of 7 grind week 4. It should be something like that. But as I said, it's one of these situations where I think it's always best to see the quest, feel it, taste it, salivate over it, and be disappointed by the rewards. No, I kid. That's true, but you know, to kind of be completely serious, because we must be serious faces, is that, you know, you just kind of like go in, we'll kind of do a video on the channel and we'll see what's going on with it, and then look to practical advice from there. So yeah, as I said, keep locked to the channel as we cover lots of information on this particular quest and also other content relating to the month of June. And now on to our final story, which is arena predictions and results. So all predictions are down below at the moment for round 2, and it looks like Mr. Negative has gone a lot higher than expected. And Gambit was a kind of a fairer take home. So let's have a quick look, shall we, of the results for this. By the way, shout out to everybody that submitted these arena results as quickly as possible. Everyone in the Discord, Jamie Lang, Black Knight, usual crowd that submit a lot of results and stuff. It's amazing to get this stuff, and thank you so much for doing it as promptly as you did. So yeah, what have we got so far? Well, this is the information I've got. Unfortunately, no information about the 6-star Mr. Negative, but we've got position 101. So 131.5 mil, and then that drops down quite rapidly to 235 position with 70 mil. By the way, this is all the 5-star. 54.5 mil, position 349, which was a 5-star. 43.5 for position 464, that was the 5-star. 42 mil, position 477, 5-star. And then we go into the 25 mil for 1 to 5% position, 1,000 6-star shards. 17 mil, which is 6 to 10% position. 12 mil, 11 to 30% position, 250 6-star shards. So on screen now is all that info. And then we've got Gambit. 60 mil was enough for 60th position. That was great. I think King Cooper sent through that info. 53 mil, position 98, 6-star. 40 mil, 212 position, 5-star. 22 mil, 1 to 5%, 1,000 6-star shards. Great info there, great results. But unfortunately, it's one of these situations where with Mr. Negative, it's too damn high. You know, this is getting stupid now with these arenas. I understand arenas are meant to be competitive, but I think now this is set some very kind of like high standards of grind. As well, let's just move on to predictions. 135 mil I've predicted for Mr. Negative. I think that might have to go a lot higher. I think with that, I'm changing that right now to 140 mil because again, we don't know the full info there. So 140 mil, maybe even pushing to like 150, 160 mil. God, that will be annoying. 5-star Mr. Negative, 50 mil I'm predicting. That should be fine, especially based on this info here. But the arenas are very volatile at the moment. 6-star Gambit, 60 mil. Again, that's fine. I think that's kind of like fair for the grind. Yeah, you could do 55 mil, but better to be safe than sorry. Again, with the volatile arenas. Gambit as a 5-star, going for, I've predicted 35 mil. So yeah, those are my predictions. They've all been down below at the moment to check out. And yep, that's been the results and predictions. And thank you so much for watching the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Monday. Check out some content recently posted for the weekend. I had a bit of a kind of a fun time over the weekend, posting things like the Crystal tier list and as well with behind the scenes of making a Marvel Contest of Champions news, which I thought would just do fun videos. I don't normally do stuff like that, but I just thought let's have a bit of fun this weekend. Why not? It's in May. It's nice and sunny. We should try and be as happy as possible. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.